Hi, I'm Lupa. This is my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'd like to welcome you as well, as this is my first video. And um, I just thought I'd like to open up a little bit about my music, my musical journey so far, what I want to do in the future. Some live performances, collaborations maybe. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions, topics, comments, just leave them below. And yeah, we'll see how we go. But like I said, I'm a fan of YouTube, and I'm a fan of videos, people just chatting about topics, and I just thought it would be fun to get involved. So yeah, so today though, I'd like to talk about Melancholy and Infinite Sadness by Smashing Pumpkins. I saw this morning on Instagram that it's the 27th anniversary of this album, and I've always been a big fan of Smashing Pumpkins, especially this particular record, as I don't know, they've always just kind of blended a lot of different genres. They've never been afraid to just do what they want. Like they didn't worry that they were doing this double album just after the advent of grunge. They're kind of associated with the grunge era, but they're not strictly speaking grunge, and also especially they have a lot of progressive kind of influences, and yeah, they've just always done their own thing, which is really cool. And I have always liked how they've always had a strong kind of pop sensibility, but then they also mix it with, these epic songs that have like touches of psychedelia, bit of grunge, like I said, shoegaze, glam, metal, stoner, I guess. And it's just really cool. But I especially love the pop sensibility because I love catchy choruses and I love lyrics as well, which is why I think it was a big influence on me as well. I first heard it when I was about 11. I used to go visit my cousin. Shout out to Layla, and she had it and she played it quite a lot when we were there. And also like the film clip to or video to Tonight Tonight was really big and interesting. Really, again, just they always just did their own thing, and it was a big hit, and I loved it. And I love the contrast of that song with some of the other songs like Bullet with Butterfly Wings, which was also a hit, but they're completely different. Like one's like kind of this romantic ballad, and the other one is this aggressive kind of grunge song, I guess. And I love that. And the lyrics were always interesting. A lot of like, confessional kind of lyrics, but also metaphorical and just about. Some of them were, I guess, autobiographical, but then other ones were more kind of talking about something in particular or a story. But yeah, I thought it was really interesting, and probably about a year later, when I think I got it for my 12th birthday, and I listened to it all the time, just in my bedroom, listening to the whole thing, but then also like honing in on some of my favorites, like Tonight Tonight, Zero, Jelly Belly, and also Muzzle as well, and Pussolina of the Vast Oceans, that was cool too. But it was such a cool album, very like big production, but it still was aggressive in some parts, and also the lyrics, like I said, were interesting. But yeah, it was just a really cool. Like, I love the sound of the guitars, and I also really love the drums. I remember I was obsessed with Jimmy Chamberlain, the drummer, and I remember reading that he had like this jazz background, and I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. Didn't really, I don't know, I just thought that was impressive. But and I remember one time, about the same time, after hearing and honing in on his drumming, just being thought the drums, it just sounds so textured or something. I don't know how to explain it, but and I remember going into my parents' closet, and I just happened to stumble across some drumsticks, or maybe I had a few months earlier, and then I went back to discover them because it's pretty fun, pretty random. But yeah, there was some drumsticks in there, and I remember thinking, yes, I can practice drums. So I used to just sit on the couch and like play the pillows in the couch as my drum kit, and it was cool. And I probably should have taken drum lessons, but I never did. Anyway, I think I was doing piano lessons at the time, but I probably would have preferred to do drums. But I just never thought to ask. But that was a lot of fun, and since then I've had goes at the drums, but nothing super formal. But yeah, it was funny too. The other day I saw this clip of Dave Grohl talking about how when he didn't have a drum kit, when he was about 12, he used to do the same thing. So yeah, I should have stuck at it. But on Instagram they announced that it was their 27th anniversary of the city, Smashing Pumpkins. And they asked everyone to comment on their favorite song, and then also the favorite lyrics from the song. And like I said, I really liked the song Muzzle. That was the first one that sprang to mind because I think that was probably my favorite because I liked the lyrics as well. So, and a couple people wrote Muzzle, and one person on Instagram highlighted the lyrics. My life has been extraordinary, blessed and cursed, and one time heals, but I'm forever broken. And yeah, they're pretty nice lyrics. And I think somebody also highlighted my life has been extraordinary, which is pretty cool. That's what I liked about the song too. It was very positive and positive but also reflective. But my favorite lyrics growing up were, have you ever heard the words I'm singing in the song? It's for the girl I've loved all along. Can a taste of love be so wrong? But yeah, I always like those lyrics. I loved singing them. I relished singing them because he says girl, and it hadn't come out yet, but I think I used to relish singing it because I was like, yeah, that's me. And then also how he just references the song itself is kind of interesting, quirky. And then, can a taste of love be so wrong? I suppose it's kind of about unrequited love, but yeah. And then at the time you don't really fully understand it, but then of course when you do fall in love and out of love or whatever, yeah, you fully understand it. And yeah, that's what I liked about them. They had like this aggression, but then they also had this like romance and poignancy, I guess. But yeah, I remember it wasn't so obvious to me at the time, but I remember reading that Billy Corgan always said that one of his favorite bands was Cheap Trick and Queen, and no one. I just thought at the time, far out. You'd never think that they liked Queen, but then if you think about it, it's very like the grandiosity, or like it's a little bit theatrical, and really theatrical, and kind of like Queen's got that kind of and they also did like epic songs too, like Queen. So I thought that was cool because I've always liked Queen. Like most people do. But yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, anyone got their favorite songs? Write it down, comment. That would be awesome. Yeah, in the meantime, I think I might go play some couch drums. All right, cheers.